Make memes great again. Welcoming you back to Crypto's Juiciest News. I've been having some very interesting conversations, friends. Let's just say that. And trust me, I would love to tell you what I've been hearing, but there's a lot of people capitulating, friends. And I mean, there's big names everywhere capitulating. People are capitulating. They actually are. And I'm surprised. It's people, even not just people watch me, people don't watch me. It doesn't really matter where they come from. Just people are really giving up. And it's interesting to me because I started off trading, friends. I was getting short on everything. I was born 2011, 2012 when it's post GFC. Everything just was selling off fast. Bonds were smacking up. So like it being bearish just made you fast money all the time. So I was born in the markets. I guess, getting my feet wet is taking the other side of stuff, never drinking the Kool-Aid, right? And now it's just interesting. I'm seeing people who are also aware of just how markets move. They're now giving up. And I'm looking at them like, bro, don't you see everyone else giving up with you? You know this is a wrong move. What are you doing? We'll see. Now, the Bitcoin price, monthly candle, 84,000 American dollars, back to a doji. And just to let you know, right, I'll share something personal with me. Obviously, I don't talk about myself because I don't really care, friends. I'm a humble peanut brain. Who gives a shit about me, all right? I don't care. Every day I wake up and I'm like, man, I want to trade. Every day. I still feel it, okay? I want that dopamine hit. I promise you, every day. It's like fighting an addiction. Because I trade, man. I love trading, the news, looking at different indicators, all this other stuff, different correlations, trading with the boys. And I hear other people, they're making money or they're doing this trading and all this stuff out here. Because the thing is, friends, with trading as well, when people, it's like markets, right? When their P&L's going up, you hear about it. Then it takes a very like in-tune person to be like, why haven't I heard from that person for like 7 months? And you realize, because they're getting decimated. But not just decimated, they're just like doing kind of like okay. But they're underperforming, buy and holding. So every day I wake up and all I get is this mild, slight dopamine from seeing the monthly or weekly candle like remain green if it can. And this thing, it's like slowly red. And I'm telling you now, man, I have an inkling in my body. Like I want to go back and trade. I really do. But I know, man, I did thousands of hours of work, man. I know the carrot on the stick, friends. You never actually grab the carrot. You know, chasing the magic dragon. You ever watch the South Park episode? Chasing the dragon, you never get to the dragon. In markets and trading, here's the thing, man. People, when they trade, they're like, oh, cool, I'll be making $1 million within like 4 years, 5 years, okay? They're always wrong. Always wrong. But the time will still tick. So when they say, two things are going to happen. I'm going to be trading my way, making $1 million a year, and the calendar is going to tick, and it's going to be 5 years from now. Those two predictions, friends, the thing is, people, they're only right about one of those predictions. The calendar will tick over, and we will hit 2029, 2030. We will go 5 years from now, and then 5 years from that, we will do that. The first part, though, they're usually never right. 99.9% of the time, they're usually never right. All right, and then when you look back, that's 5 years, you look backwards, you're like, who actually won? The XRP retardio. Okay, the XRP retardio, friends. The XRP guys got the literal biggest wet dream you could ever think about. Like your coin just literally smacks up like 7x out of nowhere. Let's go look at the weekly chart. After accumulating as a believer for forever, bang! Here you go. You're 7x richer today. It literally happened. And you gotta imagine, friends, we have thousands of coins, millions of coins, the pump fund, the JPEG, the casino, the LA Vape Cabal, Michael Saylor leverage. It still happened, man. It still happened. Ethereum has real world assets. Ethereum has a stable coins. Ethereum had the adoption. Soylana comes in, starts biting at its heels. DeFi, wallets. Guess what? XRP had zero of that. Didn't matter. Still smacked up. Still smacked up. And what's interesting is when I see this happen and I talk about the memes, cults, religions, archetype, people still say, nah, this one was different. This one was different. And everything else is pretty much going to get scammed. But man, bro, it's XRP, dude. If anybody had the low odds of making it, right, the lowest odds, it's XRP had nothing. There's no utilities, no functions, banks aren't using it, and they still won. They're literally still on the way to winning. Okay? When you put enough grit and energy, you will make it. Now, the Bitcoin weekly chart is still sitting here, friends. This is the green weekly super trend. I think this is a 21 EMA I have as well. Or what you know, friends, a lot of like trader, fake guru, furus, whatever. They'll use this 21 EMA line like it's some sort of magic. And they go, oh, if I'm above the line, I'm bullish. If I'm below the line, I'm bearish. Ha, 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 ha. Wow, there's my $2,000 a month. Wow, thank you so much for teaching me about a moving average line. That's very, very basic and simple, friends. It literally teaches you nothing. Friends, I know, like, I can be, charismatic. We sing, we dance, we have fun, entertain ourselves, laughing. There's all these pain, kicking ourselves in the nuts, squirting ourselves with the water pistol, squirting other people with the water pistol, all of those shebangs. But ultimately, man, like, I don't argue with the chart. That's the thing. I'm like, okay, green weekly super trend, sweet. I guess it's on. And I know you sound naive, man. Bulls sound naive, especially in bull market. And man, I wish, friends, I've just looked. There are so many people. I was like, dude, I can't believe you're bearish and capitulating. Oh, man. Well, it is what it is. I also want to share something also personal with you. I've noticed every 1 or 2 years, for the past 10 years now, it's been like 13, 14 years now. Every 1 or 2 years, a big high win rate trader or investor appears with a total opposite view to me. And I start sweating bullets because I'm like, oh man, this guy's literally right 97% of the time. For example, think Warren Buffett, 98% win rate, comes in and says crypto's going to shit. You're wasting your money with DCA buying, end of 2018. Another thing, Richard Hart being bearish at the bottom of 2022. Obviously I don't fault them, but it's scary. So for them, they're like, oh, who cares? So this is another trade to me. But for us, friends, we feel the weight of their decision. We're like, dude, you're literally a 98% win rate person. You know what I mean? Like, what am I? And I've always been right. Always been right when it comes to these big pivotal moments. And guess what? Being right, it was always just like, oh, we'll just keep holding. That's what it's come down to. It's literally just been that. I'm not saying you have to do anything special. It's just you literally just do nothing. Because what you end up finding out is there's 20 of these geniuses, yeah? There's 20 of them. And they all have the 95% win rate. Once in a while, they'll get it wrong, Once in a while, 1 out of 20 of them will get it wrong, and it'll be that one you respect and the one you like. Because they're human after all. Right. So, and then you also learn people go through streaks as well, which makes it more complicated. So it's very, very hard, friends. You can't put your faith in anyone, man. I'm convicted. I do the research myself. And trust me, man, I've sat there. I've doubted so many things. I'm like, man, you know what? I guess maybe it is all going to zero. But I don't know. I'm just holding it anyway because, like, I trust the system and the work here. Like, I did thousands and thousands of hours. Like, I'm like, what are they seeing that I'm not seeing? And I'm like, oh, they just didn't do the hours. That's what always it comes down to, friends. I wasn't smart. I was just up. I'm here like 18 hours a day. You're not here 18 hours a day. I'm sure if you spend 30 minutes a day, you'd come to the same conclusions. But, people fall off. They just get bored. Maybe they're too rich. That's actually a lot of the time they're just too rich. They can afford to be wrong. This is the others BTC chart. Friends, a lot of people believe, I'm not joking, a lot of people think this was the top of it for like the next 4 years. This was Trump. That was Trump. Others BTC. I'm like, well, I don't know, bro. I don't think so. I'm just saying, bro. The US dollar, Dixie's going down, Donald Trump tariffs. It's all working. It's all working. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's working. Donald Trump causing pain for China. Now they have to print. Their bond yields are really low. It's literally the 2017 playbook all over again. And like, look, if you're bearish, man, like you better pray this thing doesn't start going up because I'm going to be eating through the rooftops. This is the others BTC chart again. This thing just starts coiling up. And remember, friends, it's all because of ETH, right? Altcoins, it's all because of ETH. Okay, now it's not correlation, causation, blah, blah, blah. You know the drill. With ETH BTC down this low, here's the thing, man. I've noticed as well. Look, I was bullish on ETH on the ETF, like everyone else. And then I did the freak accident. And instead of like saying, oh, it was a stupidly cheap price at 4,000. Well, now that it got to 1,700, people are going like, I'm bearish on it now. But what are you talking about? Like, it's cheaper now. What changed? Literally, what changed? What, because someone sold the price down? Is that what changed? So you're being a cuck then. You're sitting in the hotel cuck chair. The market has given you irrationally cheap prices yet again. just basically telling you if you're long in a leverage long position, you got to cut your losses and get back in later. But if you're not in a leverage long position, even in a spot position, DCA buy more. Yeah. So friends, I know, look, when I go through the pain I'm just in shock as much as you are. But then the dust settles and you look back and you're like, you know what? I actually don't think the world's going to end. I think actually the charts are going to reverse. This is a weekly chart though. It takes a while. And look, friends, I just got a feeling the amount of capitulations here, this thing, it should do that. It should actually V reversal. But we'll see. Now, cracking on with some news, friends. Pulse chain core coin prices, a bit of a poopy, bit red and stuff here and there. But look, ultimately, at the end of the day, the corrupt SEC, so what actually happened, friends, was the corrupt SEC decides they want to lose for a second time in a row now. So they want to waste more taxpayers' money. They got the extension from Judge Auntie Carol. She basically said, look, they said, oh, we want to amend and change stuff. And she basically said, okay, you've got till April 21st, whatever your news is. Doesn't mean she approves of whatever they say, but they've got till April 21st. But we already know, friends. I actually noticed, I'm very proud of you in the community. You do listen. A lot of you, I've actually seen in the comments, and your friends actually make you smile when a lot of you said, who cares about the SEC, bro? Obviously, the court case determined that it's irrelevant to price anyway. We need Ethereum to go up. And everyone's like, that's it. When I read that, I'm like, I wish I could. I see some of your comments out here, like Mr. Hex Jeter, people he's talking like that. When I see you talking like that, I want to give you a super like. If Twitter let me blow 50 cents on a super like for a message, I'd go blow it on you. All over your face. Blow, blow, blow. You deserve it. I love reading that. I'm like, oh, this guy gets it. There you go. And then when you have the typical people coming out with their 3,000 essays, they go, oh, Richard Hart failed me. Oh, we're not going anywhere. Oh, the scanning chain thing, the block explorer. Oh, where's Richard Hart streaming? Oh, Sommi's going to peg his nipples again. Please don't. Please don't. Oh, you came to the wrong show, brother. If you thought I was going to let a couple of little bitchy soy boys stop me from pegging my nipples today. Just want to show you out here as well. This is what's going on in the crypto industry, especially the Pulse Chain community, friends. The corrupt SEC have talked about the crypto task force. By the way, corrupt SEC, do you want 250,000 American citizens to stop calling it corrupt? Drop the case against Richard Hart. There you go. And by the way, drop the case against the other altcoins, like Ripple. Yeah, they're all my friends, all of them. Drop the case against HODL Law. Drop the case against every single crypto, then you're not corrupt. We're all in this together. That's what I believe. I'm not going to stop calling them corrupt just because my coins stop getting called corrupt. I want them to get off XRP as well. That's what I want, friends. That's what actually makes a good human. Okay, that's what makes a real man. That's what it does, okay? You don't just look out for yourself. You look out for others. You treat others how you want to be treated. Because I remember, friends, as well. You'll remember as well. When the corrupt, scum, bug-eating, bug-worshipping piece of shit SEC, which is clearly the secret fourth puppet wing arm of the US Fed, when they came and attacked Richard Hart and made my bags go down 66% in 24 hours whilst saying they were helping me, you scum, when they did that, I liked two people who came out and did not judge. I remember them. One, Scott Melker. We love you, Scotty. Scott Melker. And I think Arcane Bear. When the news came out, they said, hey, this is what the SEC have said. I'm just going to reserve my facts until all the, reserve my opinion until all the facts came out. I remember them. I literally remember those two people, friends. I can't believe it. I remember Mr. Arcane Bear and I remember Scotty Boo Melky. So this is Scotty Boo Melky. Okay, this is Scotty Boo. And let's see if we have Arcane Bear Crypto as well. Google Images. Where is he? There he is, Mr. Arcane Bear. I remember them. They probably don't even know that I know. Yeah, I literally remember them, friends. That's why I got a soft spot for them. It's very soft. Soft like this fluffy microphone. Okay, cover. I remember that. Okay, I still in that because that was a dark moment, man. Everyone was like, well. Going the opposite of up is called down. That's exactly what's happening to us right now. but we still made it. I made a video replying to the SEC. Hope this thing's cranking up. Thanks to Mr. Doxexologist. I don't know if his workplace lets him tweet. Stop going after cases that have already been dismissed by a judge. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody out here. Thank you very much, friends. I love and appreciate every single one of you. So, look, once again, fundamentals. The fundamentals, information asymmetry. Okay, the market gives a 1% odds of survival rate for Pulse Chain, and I'm saying, bro, we're literally inviting him back into the ring. Come back and lose for a second time, you piece of shit. That doesn't look like a 1% win rate odd to me, okay? Now, in other news as well, Standard Cuckold Bank drops their Ethereum price forecast, friends. I gotta get these juicy news. So Standard Cuckold, obviously Standard Chartered Bank, they're called Standard Cucks. They've actually dropped their price target for Ethereum down to $4,000, basically for the bull market. Yeah, $4,000 max price instead of $10,000. And I said hopefully they're a bottom signal. Now, what I actually found for you, friends, that's my highest value content in crypto. And let's actually crank it a bit. Let's crank it. Standard Cucks. Now, this actually does take me back, friends. So I played that nice lyric for you, okay? Because I remember when I was calling the bottom and saying to be bullish on crypto and Bitcoin, especially at the end of 2022, Standard Cuck predicted Bitcoin would go to $5,000. All right, and they did this at the end of December in 2022. I'll actually show you the chart right now. I remember them coming out. I remember them. Standard Cucks. So this is what the chart looked like. Let's actually take it back to a point in time, friends. It was literally like this. It was like January. Yep, they said, there's going to be a recession next year, 2023, and Bitcoin's going to go down to 5K. Okay. Instead, what we got was, look what actually happened, friends. It's going to be a very, very interesting play out here, isn't it? Right now, ticky. Crappo's calling for 5K. 5K. Look, it just looks like, look at that. It could not be more wrong. Look at that arrow. Could not be more wrong, bro. Could not be more wrong. Mr. Crappo, Standard Cuck Bank, could not be more wrong. Where's your 5K Bitcoin? Where's your 5K Bitcoin? And you know how this ends, by the way. It ends with an ejaculation to the face. Right here, of course. There you go. All right, there you go. So I clearly remember that, and they've come out, they've been super bearish now on Ethereums. They also have, friends, this was hilarious. Look at their ETH BTC targets. They expect it to go down to 0.015 for the next 5 years. All right, so actually, I will now draw for you on a chart what they actually expect. This is actually making me really bullish, man. So they expect by 2028, the ETH BTC is even lower. Actually, lower. They expect it. If I show you, this is where 2029 is. Right here. Yep, so they expect ETH BTC to do this. Yeah. Oh, man, I wish I had a crystal ball right now so I could see the future of 5 years. Oh, because I want the dopamine now. Please give me the dopamine, sir. Please. I got a feeling it ain't going down. It's probably going anti-down, which is up. Standard Cucks. Shout out to my friend Mr. Durkee Turkey as well. I said ETH is going to 10K minimum. That's Wanker Guru. I told you, Wanker Guru. So why isn't Wanker Guru talking about our great fundamentals? Why isn't Wanker Guru reporting on the amazing stuff of PDI and all these other wonderful things going on in these heterogeneous ecosystems? Wanker Guru. Instead, oh, Soylana! Happy birthday for yesterday, Soylana. You turned 5. I love the game, though. You got to love the game because for you to win, you have to pummel soy boys. And when you see soy boys, you're like, oh, there's my next victim. See, they think we're the victims. That's the funny part. But the thing is, friends, see, you can't get your dopamine from the green candles today. That's markets, right? You got to place your bets at every time. So you always got to think about when people are presenting information, like Standard Cuck Bank, by the way, they're presenting information backward looking. Yeah. They're presenting backwards looking. So you want to know, why did Standard Cuck Bank, why did they drop their forecast? Well, they said that Coinbase has sucked away sucked away $50 billion of market cap from Ethereum, which is nothing anyway. Like, this is the funny part, right? What's Ethereum's market cap right now? It's 233 billion. So like, if Ethereum was 20% higher, it's only 2,500. That's still absolutely dog shit. It should be closer to 10 grand. So, but they said that Ethereum layer 2s are all parasites. Now, that's priced in now though. Okay, calling them parasites and them sucking them off. It's gonna change, man. You honestly think people are gonna let a multi-$100 billion asset wither away to zero? Do you understand how this thing works, friends? It's literally like, okay, it's like when let's say a really liberal woke left AOC politician comes out and they says, I'm for the young working class. I'm here fighting for the people. I'm here for a fair and justice system. And then you go check out, you're like, hey, lady, your salary's 300 grand a year. How'd you get a net worth of 28 million in 4 years? The free market. No, it wasn't free market. You got insider deals. So you basically just tell the people what they want to hear. You get the deals in the background. You get in to buy the property or to buy the shares or to do all the other insider stuff out here. You get the deals given in the background. And your job is just to maintain the popularity with the people so that they will vote in your direction. That's what your job is. Your job isn't actually to deliver a fair and just system. Okay, so it's the same thing that's going on here. But in the other way. So I'll explain it to you. So when people look at Vitalik, they go, oh, Vitalik likes losing. The ETH Foundation loves losing. Okay, which is fun to say. It is fun to say. But I said, look, no. I think you got this wrong. They are speaking to their demographic crowd with a certain terminology where it looks open-minded, but actually they don't like losing. They don't like losing at all. They're going to find the way to win. They're just finding the words to communicate to people. But your actions can't all fast forward and do themselves right now. You see what I mean? But it's like conservatives, Republicans. You know, Donald Trump comes out strong, never back down, never quit, win. What does he go do? Bibi Netanyahu, Israel president. Oh, please, sir, come sit down, please, sir. Yes, what do we want to do, sir? Obviously, friends, it's very, very obvious, taking instructions from Israel. So you see what I mean? Like, they're just, to the people, they look strong, right? Or they look a certain way, and then their actions are totally different. So that is politicians. That's as old as time. We all know that. Your parents know that. Your grandparents know that. I mean, they've been warning you about that. My parents have been warning me about that from like day one. They're like, don't ever trust a polymactician ever in your life, ever. So I'm leaning more towards standard cuck bank being one of the 4,900 bottom signals for Ethereum. Guess we'll see if it is able to reverse out. Egg prices, friends, have dropped for a third week in a row, sparking hopes for lower inflation and more Fed butthole stimulation. I put that in. Of course I put that in, yeah. You can tell when you read my things. Where's Sommi's words in here? There. So the Federal Reserve butthole stimulation coming on soon. People want QE, they don't want QE. Apparently the QE is going to start or the QT is going to end. Man, just... it all figures itself out. All right. I know it sounds stupid. Watch the US dollar, the Dixie, the macro stuff. And you can't just do one person instructions out here to come in and full change stuff. The wheels are set in motion. We'll see how it plays out. Now, speaking about my own Sommi terminology, man, every time I watch everything in crypto, sometimes I think, man, have I taken it too far? It's just my words and my vocabulary. It's permeating. Shout out to baby doll Ivan.
Frozen. Not because you did something wrong, but because it's a bit suspicious and we take it on the safe side. We've freeze it for 2 months. So, crypto is the only way that can fix that. And then, with CBDC, let's say you withdraw something from the bank to CBDC. Now, it's not fractional reserve, but CBDC now automatically takes out the tax, automatically tells you that you have eaten too much meat, okay? You cannot buy meat anymore. And it fails all transactions that has meat, that buy meat, okay? Because you have exceeded your carbon limit, okay? It's gonna be like that. No more meat for you, okay? You want to drink milk? No. Soy, only soy milk. You want to eat some protein? No. Only bug. You have to buy bug. Real protein? No. It's bad for CO2. Only bug. although China does all of the CO2 now, you have to eat bug. So we decrease the temperature, the emissions by 0.001%, which doesn't even matter because China and India are still gonna release a million times more, but bug, okay? So listen, the bug eaters are coming for you.
Man, it's just, it caught me off guard. It caught me off guard. Like, what? They're coming? Get the gun. So friends, that's actually, look, I showed that to you. We love Ivan. It makes me more bullish on crypto to hear that. It's true. Crypto's a better system. It's an escape away from CBDC. CBDC is estrogen union stuff out here, and probably America will do it later on. They'll just do a softer, different version. But for now, they're not. For now, we get to pump the bags, right? CBDC, that's what they want to do. Total control. They give you carbon credits. Oh, you've got 100 carbon credits to use per week. And you go and everything gets scanned. Everything's digital and electronic because the money supply is controlled by them, right? And that's how it filters through. They have total control. And they're like, oh, you got to eat some bugs. Maybe the carbon footprint of bugs is maybe like 0, right? But every time you eat meat, oh, that's like a carbon footprint of 80. But you only got like 100 units for the week. You don't eat one piece of meat. And you have to ration the meat. Total, complete control. That's obviously the world that... It's sad to say, friends, the world's kind of moving that way anyway. Donald Trump's put a big break on that, which is good. So the pendulum can swing the other way, right? That's why we're still very, very bullish on crypto. It's a better system. Yes, it's 2.6 trillion market cap. That's why when I look at this system, friends, I'm looking at us. And a lot of people, some big names, man, they're saying, you know what? It's over right now. Or it's going to be over soon. And then it's all over. I don't know, dude. I don't care. I don't care what you think. I just don't think in my pointy elbows, in my very straight posture, that crypto deserves to be under 10 trillion market cap, considering the level of money printing, the level of advancements and everything crypto offers, real world assets coming in, all the benefits that crypto offers to the world, a freaking bank account in your pocket, access to the US dollar with no KYC, man. That's literally international global standard, send money to anyone in the world. All of these things, you can join all these digital networks and nations out here. Like, you just, all this amazing value coming in, and people want to say, well, it's over soon. Okay, we'll see. Here's the thing, friends. The market price is in the future, man. It prices in the future. It doesn't go like, well, you know what? We'll stop now and let the big stuff keep being built. It doesn't do that, man, because people are always front-running retardios after them that they speculate on. Yeah, always. Right? So, like, people that's what happened to crypto in 2017. People front-run like 4 or 5 years of growth in 2017, right? Right now, we're like negative. Right? Are people pricing in 5 years of growth in crypto right now? Absolutely not. Not even close. You know they're not. I mean, look at Standard Cuck Bank. They've got negative. They're literally pricing destruction for the next 5 years of Ethereum. You know what I mean? So the market's it's irrationally depressed on the way down. But there will be a point it goes too far the other side, on the upside. But I guess we'll see when that plays out. Some interesting news as well, friends. So Ethena Labs, Arthur Gaze is like a big ICO seed investor for Ethena. Ethena Labs, they let you trade. They've got that USDE, and it gives you like, 18% yield. And everyone was like, oh crap, it's Luna all over again. But it's not. The yield comes from all these people are leverage borrowing and shorting, and they pay money on the rate. And that's basically, I think, the fee. You can own a product that gets a yield from that. It's like it's like kind of like literally, it's exact same as if Bybit or Binance offered you, let's say Binance made the Binance US dollar. Wherever you buy it, you get yield from Binance's leverage trading, but it goes and hands out you yield. It converts to US dollar when they get the fees of each coin. Because remember, when Binance have a coin, so if you're trading Ethereum to Bitcoin on Binance, right? There's a buy and seller, right? So the Ethereum side and the Bitcoin side have lost a fee. So Binance collects an Ethereum and a Bitcoin of the fee. So then they can choose to do something with it. Now, obviously, we know from the BNB chart what CZ's been doing is he dumps that and he buys BNB with it and he keeps a bid on that. But they could buy USD with it and hand it out as yield. That's what Ethena is. Now, what I want to also specifically show you with Ethena is Ethena are leaving Ethereum. They made their own new layer 1 chain called Converge, right? But I wanted to show you something interesting. So there was a coin, you don't even guys remember these guys, DYDX. They were very popular in DeFi season, 2020, 2021. They let you leverage trade, right? They're basically dead now. They've lost a shitload of volume. A lot of users, they went off Ethereum. They did their own thing. I forgot where they went. I think they went to Cosmos. Yeah, I was like, something like stupid. I was like, what are you doing? This is, I was like, are they seeing, that's why I actually got scared. I was like, oh man, did they see something that I don't? No, they're actually just retarded. They've oh man, it's just wild, man. So yeah, DYDX, no one uses them anymore. Even the founder, like tweeting stuff on Twitter, like they're getting very salty about just everything in crypto and just, it's not a good look. But yeah, so we'll see how Ethena goes out here, but you need a cult who believes in you, man. And by the way, this chain that they're doing is centralized, permission required, KYC chain for exchanges and brokers. It's just like, bro, why is he in crypto if you're going to do that, honestly? I've got this very important picture out here just to show you that crypto is bullish for the future. Also, shout out to my friend Colin Talks Crypto, Mr. Colin T. Very interesting for Colin friends. Yeah, so this is very surprising to me. I've been showing you, I'm not joking, I've been showing you the 10-week money supply lag trick on Bitcoin for like a year and a half. Like we've all known about, like it's I've been knowing about a year and a half, and I got it from like Raw Power years and years and years ago. Yeah, and he never explained it. Just like, oh yeah, that's just the best fish. I've used it, right? I've been showing you that for a long time. Here's this little delay out here, right? But then he charted it. And it was cool. I mean, like he got put on crypto banter, and people started talking about his charts, and he got like a boost of network effect. But it was just interesting to see that play out. And why is it? It's because the hopium. It's because we were going down, and then he posts a chart. He goes, "Hey, don't worry, I've got this magical chart that we're gonna go up," and then that's it. People hang on to it. I hope it works, right? I really hope it works. But that's just something interesting that's played out. So this is, by the way, M2SL with MicroStrategy. They're pretty much MicroStrategy and Bitcoin, kind of tracking anyway. But you can see, friends, basically the money supply goes up, yes, and then you drag it out, you move it out, you translate it like, like 50 to 70 days to the future, and then that's pretty much the Bitcoin price tracks, right? So this is that was the MSTR. Now, what I'll do is I'll show you my chart here. This is global liquidity, the blue. This is obviously Bitcoin. This is the Tether market cap. So Tether's still printing. It's pretty good. Awesome. And then you have the charts here. Now, TradingView, they made an update. I can't actually drag it across. I forgot exactly how to drag it across now. The keyboard trick doesn't work. But do you see how basically, look, it started going up in January. See, look at this. It starts going up and it does this move. Yeah. So I've just got that move, right? If you just move this, like, let's move my arrow point here. If you just move it like, like whatever, 75 days, look what ends up happening. So it's right here. So that's what it looks like. But so somewhere in April, it's upticking. That's pretty much it. Somewhere in April, April 1st, April 31st. Yeah, but I'm like, another copium, another trick, another squiggly line that can go up or down, another thing. But also, it has an 82% correlation part, so it's 4 out of 5 chance it happens. Just I don't know. I don't want to say it. Am I allowed, universe? Huh? 4.5 years of a bear market's not enough for altcoins, is it, Mr. Universe? Am I allowed to be remotely mildly bullish that the world isn't going to end, Mr. Universe? Please let us know. Did I just curse everyone into oblivion? Friends, I don't use the E word entitled often. I literally never use it, except in one occasion. Right now. You and I are entitled to a double bubble alt season. Entitled. We are entitled to a double bubble alt season, friends. We literally must get it, or all hell is going to break loose. By the way, I've just had a quick look at the others BTC on the monthly. I have hopes that this can finish green. I have hopes. Man, this was 4 red in a row. So we got a while to go. Also, remember, like, it's kind of funny, man. Everyone's trying to call tops, trying to call this, call that. Let's go through some facts, all right? Altcoin season for the whole crypto cycle, the tops have only come when either Bitcoin does over 5 green monthly candles in a row or Ethereum does in every single time, every single alt season. More than that. Yeah. Now, actually, Bitcoin had 7 a year ago. And then we peaked, yeah. 7 in a row. Ethereum barely was catching up with it. Ethereum kind of has a doji candle in there. So, and by the way, others BTC, friends. So when Ethereum is going green candles, others BTC goes up as well, right? So we got 5 here. We got 5 here. We have not had literally anything here. Friends, we've only had, like, look at this. We've only had 2 green candles. This is dog shit. We had last year, this is absolute poop. Nothing. We can't even, it's literally, it's been total destructive bear market. But I'm still hopeful we're going to get a good one. And friends, I want to give you a final, just a synopsis of crypto points and just the market scope, just so like you're aware of what's happened, okay? So in 2024, we had the Bitcoin halving year, right? You see, Bitcoin halving year. Okay, so there's been a pattern in crypto in the Bitcoin halving years. I made extensive videos on them. Many. And the pattern was always the same. A new wave of tech sparks people's imaginations, and there's a big amount of activity that go. In 2012, it was forking Bitcoin. We had Litecoin, that type of stuff, and forking Bitcoin. They started forking proof of work. Okay, that was the tech. So I actually have them as I call them the unicorn tech inventions, right? I've written them here. Yeah, right here. Look at this. All the way here, we had, see, Litecoin. In 2016, Ethereum ICOs. Everyone just starts raising money. Ethereum ICOs, 2016. Like, what's this tech? You can raise money and stuff? Decentralized? All right. In 2020, it was Uniswap. Right? That was a third pillar technology. And then in 2024, we had something. We had the culture casino. Yeah? Meme coins. But what happens is, during that period of time, so people get fooled by the bull market because they look at the coins that did the most upside during that time, and then they think, oh, that's the whole bull market right there. I'm going to stay long. And they miss out on the big ones. Okay? And in DeFi's case, they actually went down. So if you were to stick to those coins, you underperformed from this, you underperformed from this, but actually you lost, you got destroyed from the Uniswap DeFi stuff. Because if you were in Chainlink, Aave, Synthetics, their ETH ratios got destroyed in 2021. Literally total removal, destroyed. Okay? So there's a common theme though, okay? That happens. But if you truly understand what the market wanted during that period of time, you can figure out what was going to do well in the bull market. What do people actually want? Yeah. Now, I was only able to do this knowledge gathering because I'm here 18 hours a day. Okay. And I'm giving you high value content here. So let's go through. So you want to know, Sommi, tell us what happened in 2024. I'll tell you what happened. You know what happened. Okay. What happened was, we have the memes, cults, religions rising and Soylana's rising, right? You all know Soylana. There are a lot of people that are like Soylana. Don't worry about Ethereum. Buy Soylana. I'm Wanker Guru. Don't worry about anything else. Happy birthday, Soylana. Happy birthday for yesterday, Soylana. Happy birthday for 2 days ago, Soylana. Wanker Guru. I'm a wanker. That's the whole industry. Soylana ran up for 550 days, and now it's flipped red. People are still acting like it's winning. That's the weird part, by the way. Now, if you look out into the crypto field, what is 99% of the crowd saying? They are saying the exact same thing they said in 2012, in 2016, and 2020. They are saying, oh, this technology is the bull market right here. That's it. They saw Soylana. They saw Trump's celeb token. They go, this is the technology. Look, this time can be different. It can be different. Of course it can be different. I'm just telling you, in 3 out of 3 times, everyone said this was the technology. This was it. And in 3 out of 3 times, they were very wrong. In 2 times, they still made money, but they underperformed. In 1 time, they actually you basically got destroyed. You lost value to ETH. Right, which is going to be bad in this cycle if you get it wrong, because ETH is underperforming. ETH is in the 3rd cycle curse. So if you're going to just barely beat a 3rd cycle curse up, you're in big trouble. So instead, remember back to the 3rd cycle. Remember to this unicorn stuff. You'll never hear this anywhere else, friends. Only I have ever even thought about this and noticed it. No one else in crypto has ever spoken about this. No one ever talks about that Bitcoin halving year tech ever. You can't find one of you asked me, hey, Sommi, can I go watch more videos about this? A lot of people ask me, I go, dude, there's no book. I am the book. No one else has ever spoken about this, okay? Because it seems like just random points appearing to everyone. It's random here. This is the new thing. And I'm able to summarize. I go, no, it's not. You're all full of shit. It's crowds and the emotions. Now, what happened in 2024 was we have to get to what people want. They see VC coins. They see utility coins. They see all these expensive coins, no bid. All the tokens go to the insiders. 90% of them. They get dumped down. People had enough. So they said, guess what? You build code, we build communities. We don't actually need you in your shitty code. We're going to build communities. We're going to make memes. And we're going to put ideas and stuff on the chain and just see what happens. Okay? Then we had the meme coin super cycle narrative P, right? But, all right, that's where it stops, because I analyze it from that framework and I go, oh, people want to own memes on the chains they love. People want to own memes, cults, religions. They want to form memes, cults, and religions on Pulse Chain. They want to form them on Phantom, Sonic. They want to form them on Ethereum somewhere, even though Ethereum's dog shit at it. They want to form them on Bitcoin. They want to form them on anywhere. They want to, the strong ones will form them. They want to form them on XRP. XRP's got no tech, barely NFTs. They finally forked Uniswap after taking $1 billion of XRP tokens dumping. The people don't want to leave. They want to form the communities there and make them stronger. They don't want to go move to other countries, digital nations, other chains. I noticed that. What does 99% of the crypto industry, all the KOLs say? They go, no. I'm an incest answers guy. You're all coming to Soylana forever and ever and ever. There's no need for any other chain. We win. That's what they say. And I'm thinking, oh, I think you're fooled by randomness, actually. I think you're wrong. I think, just like in 2020, DeFi people got it wrong. I think everyone here's wrong again. They're still wrong, by the way. And by the way, Sol BTC is getting still down. It couldn't even make a higher high after Trump launches a token. So it's been confirming itself in price action. So when you see this Sol BTC, friends, after this nuclear run for 500 days, I want you to think about something, okay? Look, friends, it's interesting that there are big names in crypto. Guys, I know you're watching me. You should know this, dude. You should know this. What is the biggest cause of retailers getting wrecked in the past 150 years of the stock market? Let me refresh your memory, friends. The answer is, when retail buy the top, they always underestimate competition. Every single time. They completely lose any rational sense of thinking to think that maybe what I'm in now can be duplicated and copy-pasted and diluted away and the edge can go away. They always forget that. That's why they buy the tops of all these things. What's Soylana's technology? Well, we're fast. We can launch a lot of JPEGs. Do you see the connection now? I see it. I see it. It's funny, right? The Phantom wallet, friends, Phantom don't give a shit. No, none of these wallets give a shit about the chains. They're going to go allow you to bridge anywhere. It's only going to open up the pools to everywhere else, right? And you know what I'm talking to you about, man? This is when I talk about the highest alpha, I'm telling you about the highest alpha, so we don't go making mistakes, all of us. We don't go make a mistake thinking the DeFi season is going to repeat in 2021, which it never did, okay? Instead, people went to DeFi 2, yeah? So when I come back and I show you the unicorn run here, like so, I want you to think about this. Remember in 2020, friends, I made a mistake. I thought DeFi was the whole innovation. I was wrong because I was a first timer. I was a virgin. I was virgin to altcoins. Okay, I thought DeFi was the tech innovate. No, it wasn't. It was just Uniswap. People didn't give a shit about DeFi. People cared about being able to swap into any coin. That's all they cared about. They didn't care what the coin did. They didn't care about the yield. They didn't care that this is a money market. This is an oracle. This is going to take down JP Mosquito. They did not give one flying truck. Hence why Shiba Inu was the highest performing asset of 2021. They did not care. Okay? They just wanted to be able to swap in there and get access to it. Okay. Well, I am convicted in what I'm saying now. People don't give a shit that they get to buy a lot of JPEGs on your one chain named Soylana. They don't care. They just want something to believe in. Memes, cults, religions. All right? All those Jeets who are bag holding the Morad coins, they're going to do okay. But you're going to get tested, man. I still have a prophecy friend. Now, this is pretty dark. I don't like saying these dark ones, okay? I don't like them. But there will be a coin, quite the coin, on Soylana where a season will happen on another chain and then they will butcher themselves and they'll just go mint the coin on the other chain. And then you'll realize they didn't believe in the first place. They'll just go to other chain. And it will basically just crush it even more. It will happen. Okay? And that makes complete rational sense from these because they don't actually believe. They're just there because everyone else is there. Okay, what if everyone else leaves everyone else? That's why, friends, when you're with a community that's being gatekept, you're like, oh, no one's here anyway and we're still here. We win. We literally win. It's just a matter of time. Friends, literally, you're partying with your friends. You're at a club, but it's 6:30. You and 5 of your friends sitting on the chair. You're playing checkers. You got your Game Boys out, right? You're like, oh, okay, cool. We're already having fun, and there's literally just 5 of us here playing Game Boys on the couch, right? And the door is still closed. That's where you want to be encrypted. That's memes, cults, religions. That's why it's a believer's cycle. That's why you have to believe in something, and that's why you're my friend. Like, subscribe, everybody, and I'll catch you soon.